Ladies and gentlemen, we will be beginning in just a moment when I find my pen. Seriously, enjoy the lovely Streamlabs Casino, and I will be beginning shortly. Hello! I've decided to not worry about the pen. I have a joint. I had it in the house moments ago, and so it is probably just in the couch. I bet the couch is eating it. You know how couches eat things? You know how that happens? That's what's happened, and I'm okay with it. I hope everybody's doing well today. I would like to reiterate and thank myself for the lovely Christmas gift that I got myself, which is the proper band for my Fitbit. I took a shower last night or a bath last night, and it's waterproof, first of all, the Fitbit. But I think the most issue, like the most problematic problem for this type of band, which is like the plastic one, was that the water gets sort of trapped under there after exercising. Or oh, I know, but I just got the cartridge for it, Jonathan, like just today. So I don't feel like allowing it to be a loss. It was in fact my Christmas pen. Oh, it's coming back. It's nowhere. It's not gone. It's not gone. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. I lose things really fucking easily. But if I worried about it, well, I would get nothing done. Okay. Sorry about that. I do apologize for my piss poor singing. Um, like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. Tell me what you had for your Christmas lunch. Hi, Dana. Um, or your Christmas Eve lunch. I have mine right here. It's sushi and spinach salad. Yeah, Kathleen, that's what I mean. This one doesn't give me blisters underneath it. It because I think it is I think because it's got little holes in it, it seems to work fine. As a reminder, uh Oh, well, I was at McDonald's too. I got a coffee. Which is green apparently. Wow. Um, I don't like to switch arms, but I get it. But even switching arms, it would no, Kathleen, the solution is you buy this band off of Amazon. It's a magnetic band and it was $9. And so it's got like it's detachable from the Fitbit. This is a Charge 5, which is not the newest model, but it's working still, so I'm going to use it. And then it goes on and it works perfect. Is it dark or did I change my color? What do you mean my color? Oh God, no. I have writing pens up the wazoo. It's a vape pen. It's my weed vape pen. Oh, I'm like feeling my boobs. I'm like, did you put it in there? You often put it in there. Yeah, this was seriously is I've had these for previous Fitbits and it's worked great. Also, it doesn't come undone very easily, but I would recommend getting the large size because it's just better. I would get the large. And if you just look up like Fitbit, where? Okay, there's a lighter. Fitbit band magnetic, it'll come up. Anyway, so like I said, we are going to be doing members only after this. Uh, if you're not a member, turn on gifting on. Oh, my hair color looks black. Oh, no, I didn't change that. And I didn't change any settings. Maybe it's because I'm wearing. Actually, I wouldn't know. Everything is the same. Everything's the same. I didn't even fiddle with the green screen last night. I mean, I dyed it before my time away. When I had my time off, I had dyed my hair right before then. So the grays they're starting to come back. But William, William, you remember that, do you? So do I. Anyways, so for members only today, we are going to be having mushroom coffee, which is this mud water stuff right here. Hashtag not a sponsor yet. I mean, I don't know if I would want to be sponsored by this product yet because I haven't tried it, but we're gonna try it in members only. This is apparently very expensive. Oh, it doesn't. I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell of it. Again, somebody asked me the other day, it does smell a little bit like cinnamon, but to me it smells a lot more chickeny, chicken bouillon. Yeah. Also, I do have a dinner tonight, so I'm gonna eat my spinach salad. And have you guys ever had spinach gourmet salad? I don't know what's on it, but it's delicious. Hi, Arizona. And I have a cowboy roll. So I'm going to eat those pretty quick here while we're watching this court that we have to watch. And then we will do our members only, and then I will clean up my house a little bit. And I think that'll lead me right into dinner time at my sister's house. So my daughter and I are going over to my sister's house for Christmas Eve dinner, and my daughter picked macaroni and cheese, which is good. My sister will do a really good job with that because she loves to buy like a lot of cheese, and she's got so many. Oh no, when did I dye my hair red? It's not. What? Why does it look red? I oh, so weird. When did I dye my hair red? I was 13 years old when I went to the pharmacy, and upon the shelf there was a dye with bright red hair. And some part of me said, that's you, Paisley. that is you. And I bought the hair dye and dyed my hair this god awful red color. And no offense to any redheads or people that dye their hair red, but it didn't look good, very good on me. And it's probably because I was 13 and it was a box dye or whatever. But unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, it was immortalized because my dad got married and I had this red fucking hair. Oh God. I think it was maybe the easiest way to like buy a box dye without, oh, what time's my dinner tonight? Oh, lots of sex. It's at 5:30 Pacific, so I'll be leaving here about 5:15 Pacific. Uh, and I will stream a little bit tomorrow as well on Christmas Day, but less so. Today we have this one and then members only. So members only is where we do different things than we normally do. We've read a TikTok how-to book that I got at the dollar store once. We've watched a Karen video, which was sort of crazy, and we watched a body cam video last time where the girl was Canadian. But we don't claim her, and I'm sorry about her. I'll just say that. Anyways, like I said, it's 12:30 right now. If I eat right now, then take my medicine, which is a good time for a med check, then I should be able to eat tonight. So that's my plan. Take this or eat this, then take medicine, then eat tonight as well. For any of you that don't know, I have ADHD. My medicines make me not hungry. So I have to plan my eating around them or help it with marijuanas. Um, I do both for the most part. So, we are gonna watch Medicazins, right? Medicazins. Oh, is it over there? No, it's not under there. I just saw the sticker I took off of the pen, and I'm got mad about it again because I'm like, you just hit it because you took the sticker off. PF Chang's. That's sounds good. I've never had it. I've heard about PF Chang's, but I've never had PF Chang's. I have to leave enough time to find my pen, obviously, before I go to my sister's. But let's go ahead. We so it's Travis County, but it's not the regular Judge Magistrate Jeffers. It's the old man judge, and he's so sassy a few times that we've watched him. So I know I'm gonna flip this couch so quick. So he might be a little bit boring, but he has some sass, I promise you. Another wheelchair guy. You're fucking kidding me. There is a fucking translator. Well, I'm glad we didn't wait those 5 minutes.
The one.
Say again.
Perez? Perez Kujoy.
Just one person?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, my name is Judge Meyerson. I'm a magistrate here in Travis County, Texas.
Your Honor, you froze.
You've been freezing too. We have a bad connection, Ryder.
I think it's just,
Let me try again. Let me try to connect from another device, maybe.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. For a long time.
La razón por la que se encuentran ante mí es que han sido acusados con un delito menor clasificación A o B o con un delito grave por el cual, si se le encuentra culpable, podría ir a la cárcel o a la prisión por mucho tiempo.
You are in front of me so that I can advise you what you're charged with, tell you what your rights are, and what your bail is set at.
Está ante mí para que yo le diga con qué se le acusa, cuáles son sus derechos y la cantidad de la fianza.
Right now, you are simply charged with an offense. I have no idea if you're guilty or not. I'm not the judge that makes the determination whether you're guilty or not. I'm simply here to let you know what you're charged with, what your rights are, what your bail is set at. And if you have any questions, I'll take them after that.
En este momento solamente está acusado de un delito y yo no tengo idea de si usted es culpable o no. Yo no voy a ser el juez que tomará esa decisión. Solamente está aquí para que yo le diga con qué se le acusa, sus derechos, su fianza, y si tiene alguna pregunta, tratar de contestársela.
At this stage, you are charged by way of what is known as a sworn complaint or a sworn affidavit. That means somebody, and it's usually a police officer, has sworn out an affidavit under oath stating what they believe to be facts that would make someone think that you might have committed a criminal offense, and that's what's holding you here.
En esta etapa del proceso se le ha acusado con lo que se conoce como una denuncia penal o declaración jurada por escrito. Eso significa que alguien, generalmente un agente de la policía, ha juramentado los hechos que harán pensar a una persona razonable que se ha cometido un delito y eso es lo que lo tiene aquí en esta cárcel.
I will tell you that even though you're simply charged with an offense, if you're charged with a Class B misdemeanor and convicted, you could go to jail for up to 6 months. If you're charged with a Class A misdemeanor and convicted, you could go to jail for up to a year. If you're charged with a state jail felony and convicted, you could go to jail for up to 2 years. If you're charged with a third-degree felony and convicted, you could go to prison for up to 10 years. If you're charged with a second-degree felony and convicted, you could go to prison for up to 20 years. And if you're charged with a first-degree felony and convicted, you could go to prison for the rest of your life. Rosario, yours is a Class B misdemeanor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Le puedo decir que a pesar de que en este momento solamente está acusado de un delito, si se le acusa y encuentra culpable de un delito menor clasificación B, podría ir a la cárcel hasta por 6 meses.
In a moment, I'm going to go over your rights with you. After I'm done going over your rights, I will call you out by name. I'll tell you what you're charged with and what your bail is set at.
En un momento le diré cuáles son sus derechos. Después de eso, convocaré su caso por nombre. Le diré con qué se le acuse y la cantidad de la fianza.
Your bail is not a fine, nor is it a punishment. Your bail represents the amount of money you're going to have to come up with in order to get temporarily released from jail while your case is still pending in court. If you're able to get out of jail on bail, you've got to show back up in court every time you're directed to. If you do, you'll get your money back when the case is over with in court. If you get out of jail on bail and you don't show back up in court as directed, you will be rearrested. The money that was put up will be forfeited, and you'll be additionally charged with bail jumping.
La cantidad de la fianza no es ni la multa y tampoco es castigo. La fianza es el dinero que va a tener que depositar para poder salir de la cárcel temporalmente mientras que su caso sigue pendiente en el tribunal. Si sale de la cárcel bajo fianza, debe comparecer en el tribunal cada vez que se lo digan. Si lo hacen, le regresan el dinero al final de su caso. Si no lo hace, entonces se le levantarán cargos por fugarse bajo fianza, le restarán nuevamente y perderá el dinero de la fianza.
Listen carefully. There are only 4 ways you can get out of jail on bail. I'm going to go over the 4 ways with you right now. If you don't make it out of one of these ways, You will remain in jail at least until your case is over with in court, if not longer.
Escuchen con mucho cuidado, existen solamente 4 maneras de salir de la cárcel. Se las diré en este momento. Si usted no sale de la cárcel a través de una de estas 4 maneras, se quedará en la cárcel hasta que su caso se termine, si es que no le ponen más tiempo.
Number one, if you or friends or family have the total amount of money to put up for bail, it can be placed at the jail here. You'll be released within a few hours after the money's put up. Just make sure you're back in court as directed so you don't lose that money and get rearrested.
La primera de esas maneras es la fianza en efectivo. Alguno de sus amistades o familiares pueden depositar el dinero aquí en la cárcel del condado. Se le liberaría unas horas después de que se haga el depósito. Asegúrese de regresar al tribunal cada vez que se lo ordenen para que no lo arresten nuevamente y le decomisen el dinero.
Number two, if you cannot afford your bail, you might be able to get some help getting out by hiring a bail bondsman. A bail bondsman will typically charge 10 to 15% of whatever your bail is set at, and they will normally charge a minimum of $300 to $400, no matter how low your bail is set. Any money you make, any money you pay to a bail bondsman is theirs to keep. That's how they make their money. You still must show back up in court as directed, or else you'll find yourself back in jail.
Si usted no tiene el dinero para pagar la fianza, podría obtener ayuda contratando una compañía de fianzas. Esas compañías típicamente cobran entre el 10 y el 15% de la cantidad total de la fianza, pero tienen un cobro mínimo que podría ir entre los $300 y $400. El dinero que usted le pague a esa compañía, ellos lo van a conservar porque es así como se ganan la vida. De cualquier manera, debe comparecer en el tribunal cada vez que se lo ordenen para que no lo regresen a la cárcel.
Third way of getting released from jail is if you get approved for what's called a personal bond. If you're approved for a personal bond, you can get released without having to put any money up. If you do get out on a personal bond, take it.
I forgot the spinach is green. So it's gonna not show up. Oh, from back here it does. How fucking weird is that? Oh, well, there's some explanation of the color. Apparently back here, this green is not green enough to be disappeared. But up here, oh. Ah! Fuck. Okay, there's sauce on the spinach. I don't know how good this is or not. But I just spilled that sauce and it went onto my cup. Jesus. Paisley, get it together. Get it together. So this is spinach gourmet. Probably not a good idea to eat spinach live, but no sauce on the keyboard. The computer's over there. Oh my god. It was so good. I don't know why it's so good. Orlando Donna, thank you so much. You are amazing. Yay, Jody. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't like spinach normally, but this salad, I don't know what it is. It's like soy sauce dressing with maybe peanuts? Like, I don't even know. But it's so, oh, sesame seeds? Maybe sesame seeds? But I feel like it's very good for me. You know, when you eat something, it doesn't taste like it's good for me, but I feel like it's good for me just because it's spinach. I know. If the spinach gets stuck in my teeth, that's why I said it's probably not a great thing to eat live, but it's that good. I'm gonna. Plus, it's not stringy spinach. It's like all been marinated for so long that it's like one piece that you sort of eat. Anyways, let's continue watching. We'll see what these people are charged with. I do like how this judge does it. He explains about the bond company making money. Spinach builds muscle. Plus, I'm getting back into running in the new year. Well, we'll see. I don't know if I can run or if I can elliptical. Because my knees just die when I run. I do have lots of green. I will wear it for sure. I'll make a better background too. Okay, let's keep watching. Look at the judge. He's already like, oh, fuck. Is my lunch in the fridge back there?
Real seriously, because if you don't show back up in court as directed, you will be rearrested. You will have to come up with and forfeit the money you did not have to put up in the first place, and you'll find it difficult getting out of jail again.
La tercera manera de salir de la cárcel, mientras que su caso está pendiente, es que le aprueben para lo que se conoce como una fianza personal o libertad bajo palabra. Si a usted le autorizan ese tipo de fianza, puede salir sin que tenga que pagar el dinero que se estableció de fianza. Si se la otorgan, tómesela muy seriamente, porque si no comparece en el tribunal cada vez que se lo pidan, entonces le arrestarán otra vez, va a tener que conseguir depositar y perder el dinero que originalmente debió haber depositado y no podrá salir de la cárcel una segunda vez tan fácilmente.
Fourth way of getting released from jail is by talking to your attorney. It is not a guarantee, but in some circumstances, an attorney can help you get out of jail on a personal bond where you otherwise would not qualify.
La cuarta manera es a través de su abogado. En algunas circunstancias, el abogado puede ayudarle a conseguir la fianza personal de manera que usted no pudiera haber conseguido por usted mismo.
If you don't get released from jail while your case is pending in court by one of the 4 ways that I just went over with you, you will remain in jail at least until your case is over with in court, if not longer.
Si usted no sale de la cárcel a través de una de las 4 maneras que le acabo de decir, se quedará en la cárcel por lo menos hasta que se termine su caso en el tribunal, si es que no más tiempo.
Yeah, I'm going to go over your rights with you right now. Listen to them carefully. These rights are important to you. They're for your benefit. You can use them at any time. When I'm done going over your rights, I will call you out by name. I'll tell you what you're charged with and what your bail is set at. I will also ask you if you understood your rights. If you did not, let me know and I'll re-explain them. If you have any other questions, ask me at the time I'm talking directly with you.
Le voy a decir cuáles son sus derechos en este momento. Escúchenlos con mucho cuidado. Estos son importantes y todos son en su propio beneficio. Los puede ejercitar en cualquier momento. Cuando termine de decirle cuáles son esos derechos, convocaré su caso individualmente por nombre, le diré con qué se le acusa, cuál es la cantidad de la fianza y además le voy a preguntar si entendió sus derechos. Si no lo hizo, me lo dice y se los explicaré de otra manera. Si usted tiene alguna otra pregunta, me la hace cuando esté hablando directamente con usted.
You have the right to remain silent.
Tiene el derecho a guardar silencio.
You're not required to make a statement.
No está obligado a rendir ninguna declaración.
Any statement you do make may be used in evidence against you.
Cualquier declaración que rinda o cosa que diga podría ser utilizada en su contra.
You have the right to have an attorney.
Tiene derecho a tener abogado.
You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning by law enforcement officials or attorneys representing the state.
Tiene usted el derecho a que su abogado esté presente en cualquier interrogatorio que tenga con la policía o representantes de la fiscalía.
If you are, you have the right to, what's the last thing I said? I'm sorry.
And the attorney present during questioning.
Okay, if you agree to be questioned or interrogated, you have the right to terminate questioning at any time.
Y si usted está de acuerdo en que le interroguen o entrevisten, tiene usted el derecho a detener esas sesiones en cualquier momento.
If you are indigent, that means if you're too poor and cannot afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney.
Si usted es indigente, es decir, es muy pobre y no tiene dinero para contratar a un abogado particular, tiene el derecho a pedir que le pongan un abogado gratuito de oficio.
If you are charged with a felony, you have the right to an examining trial.
Si se le acusa con un delito grave, tiene derecho a una audiencia indagatoria.
You'll be given a reasonable time and opportunity to talk to your attorney about your case.
Se le dará el tiempo y la oportunidad razonables para que consulte con su abogado sobre su caso.
You'll be admitted to bail if allowed by law.
Se establecerá cantidad de fianza en su caso de acuerdo a lo establecido por la ley.
If you are not a citizen of the United
Let's use baby sign language when I'm muted. All done. I'm all done my spinach salad. Such a good job. Oh, if you eat it with a Coke, though, Pays, does it eliminate the spinach version? Also, yes, thank you. We are almost at 800. We are at, what, 761? Also, Courtney, I am missing my pen, which I just had. Pardon me. So, And it's a special Christmas pen that I bought that has, no, the spinach cancels out the Coke. I think the spinach is even better than that. Because I was gonna have the Coke anyways. Here's some girl math for you, okay? I did check my boobs. It's not in my boobs. I was a little bit naked earlier. I took a picture. I gotta find it. Anyways, regardless, it's here. I haven't left. It's here. But Courtney, real talk now, girl. Just get a fucking AirTag and put it on there once you find them. Because I think that's the best thing to do. Just get an AirTag and put it on there. Like for me, the second I had there's something one of my phones would like alert from my Fitbit, something like that. You have one on a keychain and you didn't have it on them. Damn it. Oh yeah. No, but you can check it from the computer, cellulite yoga pants. My daughter knows that because I've told you guys before, but I have a policy where I don't track her. I don't use devices. Hi, Colin. Excuse me. I'm saying how I don't use my daughter's phone to track her constantly. But if I say to her, send me your location, pin me your location, she tends to do it right away. And that's because the one time she didn't, I logged into her Apple account from the internet on a computer and I started like pinging her phone. And I was like, girl, when I say tell me where you are, I fucking mean it. Don't make me hack into this shit. Hack, aka use the password that I already knew. Anyways, um, so I am not worrying about my pen being lost, even though, I mean, part of me is worried about it. Where is it? Where is it? You know, like there's a part of me that's like, what the fuck? But there's also apps you can get to track things. Somebody gave me that once. I don't think I ever put it on, but what a loving, I think it was my dad. Also, Courtney, you do just have to stop. So I'll tell the story of my lost keys and then we'll get back to watching court. I lose things all the time. All the time. Every day. All days. It's not a problem for me. I just deal with it. I don't allow it to bother me in the same way. Like, it might bother me, but I might just, buy a new pen. Like I did today. Because I lost the other one. And so you just sort of, you live and let live. You go for it. Whatever. When my daughter was younger, I was less able to deal with it. I know, I need to find my vape app. Yeah, that'd be good. I was less able to deal with the lost items. And luckily it was before vape pens, so I never lost my volcano. It's a big item, hot. Never lost the volcano. Never once. Never misplaced it. Never couldn't find it. Never. It had a spot. It was there every time, which was beautiful to me separately. But anyways, so I lost my car keys and my car keys, here's the thing though. The house that I lived in, we never locked the doors. Still don't really lock the doors. And we got those like number pad door keys. So you don't really need a key to get in. Then I had a car and my ex-husband had another key for it. And so oftentimes when I lose things, I would just say, "Oh, I'm just going to use your keys." Because instead of searching frantically for an hour, not finding it, I fucking use his keys. And then as I'm sitting in the car, which I never would have checked. Also, did you check the car? Because you look down and you realize, oh, fuck, they're in the door or they're under the seat or whatever. But this particular time, they did not appear. And it dragged on. It was a day, then a few days, then a week, then a few weeks had gone on, and my keys had not reappeared. And I had to admit, when taking custody of my husband's key, that I had lost mine, indeed lost, could not find. But again, not thinking much about it. So 6 months goes by, and we're in the living room of our house, and my darling daughter was, I don't know, 2.5, and I watched her pick something up, walk over to the subwoofer, I guess it was, in front of the television where there was a little hole, and she put this item into there. And I thought, whoa, whoa, what are you doing there? Well, we found that day a treasure trove of items that my daughter had been stashing away for God knows how long. And my keys were in there. Oh my God. I was like, I knew I didn't lose them. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And she frickin' had stashed them away for 6 months. Oh God. It was hilarious and not funny all at the same time. Now, subsequently, I do not, I haven't lost things that much. Although, like, for example, like, she's a raccoon in training. I know. I was like, you little fucking squirrel. On earth. And I remembered I pulled the subwoofer out. And my husband's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, look what I found. And I'm shaking it, and all these things are fucking falling out. Just like, I'm like, a spoon! Fork! Oh, money? Keys? Crafting things? Just like, it just must have seemed like a never-ending place for her. And I don't know. My keys coming out eventually, I just remember, and they were on a long lanyard too. Like, that's the thing, is like, I had tried to protect myself from losing keys by putting them on long lanyards. That seems to be the easiest way to do that. But I have trust, Courtney, that you will find your keys just like I will find my pen. I keep looking over here as if it's like gonna be there. It's not. I have looked, I think. I remember saying, you don't want to lose this because you need it tonight.
United States and you're convicted of certain types of offenses, it is possible that you could be deported from this country and not allowed reentry.
Si usted no es ciudadano de los Estados Unidos y se le encuentra culpable de cierto tipo de delitos, eso podría posiblemente causar su deportación y que no se le permita el reingreso a este país.
If you're not a citizen of the United States, you have the right, if you want to, have me notify your country's consulate that you're being held in this jail. If you want me to, I will. If you do not want me to, I will not. So if you want me to notify your consulate that you're being held in this country, in our jail, and when I'm talking to you, let me know.
Am, si usted no es ciudadano de los Estados Unidos, tiene usted el derecho a que el consulado de su país sea informado de que usted se encuentra aquí detenido en esta cárcel. Si usted quiere que lo hagamos, lo haremos. Si no quiere, no lo haremos. Así que, si usted no es ciudadano de los Estados Unidos y quiere que el consulado sea informado de que usted está aquí en la cárcel, me lo hace saber cuando hable con usted.
As far as an appointed attorney goes, at this point, I'm not sure who's going to get one. However, if you remain in jail because you cannot make your bail, you are very likely to get an appointed attorney, though it is not a guarantee.
Con respecto al nombramiento de abogados gratuitos de oficio, en este momento no estoy seguro de quién vaya a reunir los requisitos para que se le pongan, pero si usted permanece en la cárcel, porque no puede salir de la cárcel bajo fianza, es muy probable que reúna los requisitos, pero no es ninguna garantía.
If you remain in jail and you qualify for an appointed attorney, your attorney will be in contact with you in about 2 to 3 days from now.
Si usted permanece en la cárcel y reúne los requisitos para el abogado gratuito de oficio, ese abogado se pondrá en contacto con usted en los siguientes de 2 a 3 días hábiles.
If you are released from jail and you think you need an appointed attorney and one has not been in contact with you, you'll have to ask the court in whose case you're set, ask the judge in whose court your case is set to appoint you an attorney. That judge at that time will make a determination as to whether he or she think you're entitled to one.
Y usted sale de la cárcel, pero sigue pensando que necesita un abogado gratuito de oficio y ninguno se ha puesto en contacto con usted, entonces va a tener que solicitárselo al juez o jueza ante el cual su caso se llevará. Y ese juez o jueza tomará la decisión de si reúne los requisitos para ponerle uno gratuito o no.
I will also ask if you're requesting an appointed attorney because you cannot afford your own. If that is the case, let me know and I'll make a notation on your file, but that does not guarantee you're going to get an appointed attorney.
Yo también le preguntaré si quiere pedir abogado gratuito porque no tenga dinero para contratar a uno particular. Si ese es el caso, me lo dice y yo anotaré eso en el expediente de su caso, pero no es garantía de que se le vaya a poner.
Finally, when I'm done talking to you, you go back to your unit, you should be able to use the phone.
Finalmente, cuando terminemos con esta audiencia, podrá regresar a su unidad de celdas y podrá utilizar el teléfono.
All right, Robert Ray Trevino. Would you go to the front chair, please? You're charged with evading arrest. It's a
I'm always high, but I'm eating. Maybe that's why I look extra high. But we're eating lunch together, Hector. And then I'm going to take my medicine and I will not be hungry again. I'm surprised I'm not forgetting about that. I lost my pen. It's it's been a bother. I really am thinking about where it is. But I'm always high. No higher than normal.
Class A misdemeanor charge. Bail on that is set at $5,000. You're also charged with failure to ID. It's a Class A misdemeanor charge. Bail on that is set at $1,000. You also have you've got 3 motions to revoke probation. One is domestic violence, 3rd-degree felony charge. There's no bail set on that. You've got another assault with a previous conviction. Motion to revoke probation. There's no, that's 3rd-degree felony. There's no bail set on that. And you have a driving while intoxicated 3rd-degree felony charge. There's no bail set on that. So before you try to make the 6,000 on those other 2 charges, take care of the other case because you won't get out until you have taken care of these motions to revoke. Mr. Trevino, did you understand your rights? Can you afford your own attorney?
Yes.
Do you have any questions? All right, you go back to your chair. John Shelton. You have a motion to revoke probation on I think it's on a possession charge. It's felony. There's no bail set on that either. Did you understand your rights?
Sure.
Can you afford your own attorney?
Sure.
That's a no?
Yeah, no.
Okay, do you have any questions?
Sure.
All right, you can go back to your chair. Mickey Mitchell. You're charged with possession of controlled substance, state jail felony charge. Your bail is set at $2,500. Did you understand your rights? Can you afford your own attorney?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
PR bond?
Yes or no?
Am I eligible for a PR bond?
No, your record is way too long.
If
All right, you can go back to your chair.
How do you get out?
Pardon?
You know, we got $2,500 to get out.
You can talk to a bail bondsman and see if they'll take that. And when you get upstairs, I'll have bail bonds numbers you can call.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand, Your Honor. So do I have bail or not?
Yeah, you do. It's $2,500.
Okay, so $2,500 to get out of jail.
That's correct. Or you can call bail bondsman. They may charge you $300-400.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Renee Martinez,
Sir.
you're charged with driving while intoxicated, third-degree felony charge. Your bail is set at $20,000. Plus, as a condition of getting released from jail on bail, you are required to install a vehicle ignition interlock device on your car within 21 days of getting released from jail on bail. You're not to drive any car even during that 21-day period that does not have the interlock device installed. You also are going to have a scram ankle bracelet put on you before you get released from jail. You are not to drink any alcohol at all while this case is pending. Mr. Martinez, did you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Can you afford your own attorney?
Yes.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have any questions? Cleveland Bryant.
What did this one do? Let's guess. We can't guess them all today because we do have a members only later. That I think will happen around 2 o'clock Pacific. Sorry if that fucks up with some of your guys' dinner plans, East Coast, but that's what I got. Oh, this pen is killing me, but it's okay if you just forget about it. I think public intoxication. I think this guy lost a pen. He went fucking mental about it, and then he freaked out. So, disorderly conduct? I'm gonna guess disorderly conduct. Whatever it was is Walmart related. Cellulite Yoga Pants is currently coming up with a gas station related one. Those striped jail clothes are a look that I also have a few of. Like in an hour. Yeah, Courtney, because this one will be over. Well, we'll see when this is over. But yes, like in an hour. Because I have to go to my sister. No, I didn't find my pen. I found a lighter that lit a joint that made me less upset about my pen. I'm looking ahead, like as if it's out here, right? Yeah. Let's see here. Courtney going for a Christmas bike ride to check in and see all the places that you bike ride. Did you check your bike? Hector, I've lost my pen and I just got it and I'm pretty upset about it. But I'm trying not to think too much about it because I'm sure it's somewhere just obvious as fuck when I think about it or when I find it. I'll be like, oh, yeah. You put that there on purpose. Remember? Remember when you put that there on purpose? Anyways, let's keep going. You have a pin joint? This, I swear to God, it's here somewhere. I can feel it. I can sense it nearby. I can sense it. Also, the strain of weed that I'm smoking is called hippie chicken, which I'd never seen before. But of course, please keep in mind that even when I used to manage a dispensary, if weed wasn't selling very well, I would just change the name. All of a sudden, oh, everybody's interested.
You're charged with unlawfully carrying a weapon by felon. It's a second-degree felony charge. Your bail is set at $7,500. Did you understand your rights? Can you afford your own attorney?
I'm thinking to it, I don't know.
Or I'll put down you're requesting. Do you have any questions?
No.
Listen, before you leave, I've got a couple of old traffic tickets speeding on.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna pay that.
Well, actually, I'll take care of it now. If you want to plead guilty or no contest to the 2 speeding charges, I'll give you, it'll go down on your driving record, but I'll give you jail credit to cover it right now.
Yeah, okay, from
Oh my God. Oh my God. Judges giving Christmas gifts. I've never seen him do that. I don't think I've ever seen anybody but Jeffers do that. Oh, the big G. A gift. Oh my God. That's so sweet. Oh, I'm so happy.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
do
you know, by agreeing to that, you're waiving your right to a trial before a judge or a jury, which you otherwise would be entitled to. Do you still want to plead no contest to those 2 charges?
hold on, I get it.
You want it taken care of now?
Oh, for that tickets,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, I'll give you jail credit. So you don't owe any money on that.
okay.
All right, thank you.
The tickets are done?
Pardon?
Wow. Or just worth the $7,000?
7,500.
Oh my God. Oh, $7,500. Wow. Change his life. For a night of jail? Oh, I'm so glad I found this. Oh, yay. Wow. What a gift. Send me to jail for my student loans, Dana says. I know, really. Be like, hold on, you paying $7,500 for a couple nights in jail? Damn, that's like a way to get your debt handled, right?
So the fine is what, bail is $7,000.
7,500. It's not 7,000, it's 7,500.
Okay.
All right, any other questions?
Yeah.
Oh, you're good to go back. All right, let's see. Anthony Gregg.
Adrian?
Anthony Gregg, is he there? Adrian Gregg, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir, I'm in.
Okay. Listen, is Finney Taylor there also?
Yes.
Listen, Greg and Finney Taylor, you're gonna get personal bonds, so listen to what I'm telling to Greg, okay? so I don't have to repeat it.
Okay.
Same with Perez Coyoy. Let him know he's gonna get a personal bond, so what I'm telling to Greg will apply to him also.
Yes. Señor Pérez Cuyoy, el juez va a hablar ahorita con el otro señor y le va a dar una fianza personal. Todo lo que el juez va a decir sobre la fianza personal aplica en el caso de usted, así que por favor ponga atención.
All right, Greg, you're charged with possession of controlled substance, second-degree felony charge. Bail on that is $2,000. You're also charged with unlawfully carrying a weapon. Bail on that is set at $3,750. And you have two unlawfully carrying weapons because you have two weapons. Bail on that is $3,750. Your total bail is $10,500. First of all, did you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Can you afford your own attorney?
No, sir.
All right, so far, do you have any questions?
Yeah, you said I will be receiving a PR bond on that?
Yeah, this one I want to talk to you about. Listen, Finney Taylor and Koyoy, listen to what I'm telling Greg, so I don't have to repeat this.
Señor Pérez Cuyoy, escuche lo que voy a decir ahora para que yo no tenga que repetir todo esto otra vez.
All three of you are going to get personal bonds, which means all three of you are going to get released within the next 4 hours or so.
Cada uno de ustedes va a recibir una fianza personal, lo que significa es que se le va a dejar salir de la cárcel en las siguientes 4 horas más o menos.
When you get released, you're going to get paperwork telling you when to appear in court.
Cuando le dejen salir, le van a dar documentos en donde le dirán cuándo tiene que comparecer en el tribunal.
You need to appear in court every time you're directed to.
Tiene que comparecer en el tribunal cada vez que se lo ordenen.
If you appear in court every time you're directed to and stay out of trouble, you won't have to come up with the bail money that I've set.
Y usted comparece y va al tribunal cada vez que se lo ordenen y se mantiene fuera de problemas, entonces no va a tener que pagar la cantidad de la fianza que le voy a decir cuál es en su caso.
If you fail to show up in court, you're going to get rearrested. You're going to have to come up with and forfeit the money you didn't have to put up in the first place. So for Greg, that'd be 10-5 for you if you screw up on this thing, and you're going to have a hard time getting out of jail again.
I understand.
Si usted no comparece en el tribunal cada vez que se lo pidan, entonces lo arrestarán otra vez, va a tener que conseguir depositar y perder el dinero de la fianza que debió haber depositado desde el principio y será más difícil que salga de la cárcel una segunda vez.
It's always going to be your responsibility to know when your court dates are. So if for some reason you don't know when it is, you need to call and find out. Because if you get arrested for not showing up in court and you tell me or some other judge that you lost it or they never gave you a court date, that ain't going to cut it.
Es responsabilidad exclusiva de usted saber cuándo debe comparecer en el tribunal. Así que usted, si no se acuerda o pierde el papel o lo que sea, entonces, y no comparece y luego lo arrestan, entonces, y comparece ante mí o ante otro juez y me dice que no se acordaba, que nadie le dijo cuándo era, etcétera, eso no va a funcionar. Así que debe llamar para indagar cuándo son sus citas.
Mr. Greg, do you understand everything I've said to you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about anything I talked to you about?
Yes, sir.
Just me.
Is that Koyo?
Yeah.
I'll tell him, if that's Koyo, tell him I'll get to him in a minute.
Un momento.
Señor Pérez Cuyoy, ahorita el juez va a hablar con usted directamente.
Okay, listen, Greg, you got 3 traffic tickets, 2 from May 7th, 2018, 1 from September 17th, 2016. The 2016 is failure to pay, I think it's jumping the turnstile or whatever on paying transportation. No insurance and no driver's license. You can either plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest to the charges. If you plead guilty or no contest, I'll find you guilty. I'll set a fine. Frankly, I'll just give you the time you spent in jail to cover the fine. By pleading guilty or no contest, you are waiving your right to a trial before a judge or a jury, which you otherwise would be entitled to by pleading not guilty. If you plead not guilty, I'm not gonna hold you on this, but if you don't get down to court next week or the next 2 weeks to take care of this, I'm gonna have you back in jail again. How do you want to plead to these 3 charges? I'm sorry?
Okay.
No contest?
Sure.
All right, I'll give you jail credit on all those. All right, any questions, Greg?
No, sir.
All right, stay out of trouble and show up in court.
Well.
All right, Finney Taylor. You have 2 charges. You got a deadly conduct. That's a Class A misdemeanor charge. Hang on a second. Let me see if you got 2 charges. Riley, this is where things get flipped together. All right. Finney Taylor, you got 2 charges. Deadly conduct is a Class A misdemeanor charge. You also have a interference with an emergency call. That's a Class A. Each one is $5,000 for a total of $10,000. Plus, I'm entering an emergency protection order against you. On behalf of Serena Robinson and the minor child. This order is good from today through January 23rd of this year. If you violate the terms of this order, you're looking up to a year in jail and up to a $4,000 fine. I'm going to go over the terms of the order with you right now. After I'm done going over the order, if you have any questions, I'll take them at that time. And you will get a copy of this order to take back and read at your own convenience. From now through January 23rd, you are not to commit any kind of violence in any way, shape, or form against the people I just named in this order. You're not supposed to do that anyway, so don't do it. From now through January 23rd, you're not to communicate with them in a threatening or harassing manner or having anyone do it for you. From now through January 23rd, you're to stay at least 200 yards away from 11700 Metric Boulevard, apartment 624. Are you living there?
Actually, it's my apartment.
Well, it is not your apartment for between now and January 23rd. If you need to get, let me finish. You need to get personal belongings. You'll have to have somebody else pick them up for you. Finally, between now and January 23rd, you're not to be in possession of a firearm. If you violate the terms of this order, you're looking at up to a year in jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Additionally, only a judge can change this order. So if she tells you it's okay to go back there between now and January 23rd, it is not okay to go back there or violate this order in any other way. You and did I tell you about the firearm, no firearm between now and January 23rd? You understand the terms of this order?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree to follow the terms of this order?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand your rights? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, can you afford you said you could not afford your own attorney?
No.
Do you have any questions and you understand how the personal bond works?
Yes, somewhat. Can you explain a little bit more?
Well, tell me what you're not understanding.
So when I get out, you gotta pay a certain amount or something like that?
No, you don't have to pay anything. You have to pay, I think you have to pay $80 in 10 days over to pretrial services, but you're gonna get out without putting any money up. Okay? That's on the condition that you show up in court and stay out of trouble and abide by this protective order. Do you understand that?
Yes.
As long as you show up in court and stay out of trouble, you're not gonna have to come up with this with the $10,000. If you do screw up or you don't show up in court, then you're gonna have a problem. Do you have any other questions? Do you understand it?
Yeah, I understand. I don't got no more questions.
Okay, you can sit down back there. All right, Miguel Perez Coyo.
Miguel Pérez Cuyoy.
You're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's a Class B misdemeanor charge. Your bill is set at $2,500.
Tiene usted una acusación de delito menor clasificación B por conducir en estado de ebriedad y su fianza es de $2,500.
Did you understand your rights?
¿Entendió los derechos?
Yes.
Can you afford your own attorney?
Sí, le
¿Tiene dinero?
voy a pagar de
Ti-
una vez.
Alto. Let her
ti-
interpret for me, then you can ask me.
Deje que la intérprete le diga lo que estoy diciendo y luego usted puede contestar. ¿Tiene usted dinero para contratar a un abogado particular?
Bueno, la verdad no tengo, pero voy a prestar.
No, to tell you the truth, I don't. I'm gonna ask for a loan.
That's all. That's fine. Do you have any questions and do you understand how the personal bond works?
¿Tiene usted alguna pregunta? ¿Entendió usted cómo funciona lo de su fianza personal?
Sí, sí lo voy a pagar de una vez para salir limpio de mi caso, para no
Hasta ahí, hasta ahí. Yes, I understood. I'm gonna pay up so that I can, in this case, clean.
He's gonna pay up.
He said that he's gonna pay. That he understands that he's gonna pay everything. So.
Do you understand you don't have to pay to get out of jail as long as you show up in court? Did you listen to what I had to say?
¿Entendió cuando le dije que no tiene que pagar el dinero de la fianza para poder salir de la cárcel siempre y cuando usted comparezca en el tribunal cada vez que se lo ordenen?
no me mejor voy a pagar porque a veces salgo a trabajar a Houston y no voy a poder, mejor quiero pagar para que así salga.
Okay. Okay, stay. Well, yeah, but the thing is that I don't work here. I work out of Houston, and so I want to pay right away so that I don't have to, I'm guessing, worry about it.
Do you not understand a word I'm telling you that you don't? I don't care if you work out of Houston, you still have to come back to court.
Usted no ha entendido nada de lo que le he dicho. No me interesa si usted trabaja en Houston. Si usted tiene que comparecer en el tribunal, tiene que venir al
And that's
tribunal.
court up here in Travis County.
Y ese es un tribunal aquí en el condado de Travis.
Ajá.
Do you understand you're not going to have to come up with that 2,500 as long as you stay out of trouble and show up in court when you're supposed to?
Muy bien. Entiende ahora que usted no va a tener que pagar el dinero de la fianza para que lo dejen salir por este caso y que tendrá que comparecer en el tribunal cuando se lo ordenen y mantenerse fuera de problemas.
Está bien.
That's fine.
All right. Hey, is Greg there still? Greg, where are you at?
Right here, sir.
Come up front for a second.
Yes, sir.
Well, as part of your deal on the personal bond is you have to show up to pretrial services periodically under supervision.
Okay.
All right. All right. We're done, are we not, with this group, Riley?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. You want to pull the women?
Yeah.
Okay, good enough. Thank you.
Wow. I thought Judge was going to pull Greg over and be like, Greg, do you understand that you were getting out of jail without paying money? Because these two gentlemen didn't, and I need to understand if you did or if there's an issue with my instructions. See how sassy he got? But also giving gifts? I love it. Anyways, listen. That is it for our Sunday Court Watchers Anonymous. It is Christmas Eve. We are going to have a members only. It starts at 2:00 Pacific, which is in about 32 minutes. We are going to be making mushroom coffee. This very fancy, expensive mushroom coffee. And if there is a God, I will have found my pen by then. That rhymes. Anyways, listen, I really hope that you can join us for members only. There's still time to join. And we are going to be testing this out and also just having some Christmas fun. Remember that I love you, I'm proud of you, and I will see you tomorrow. even Christmas. Bye. Merry Christmas.